Hello folks, and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep, and this is going to be part 57 of, or no, 57, my goodness, 37 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Byzantines. And it has been a while. I should be on episode 57, I suppose, but yeah, it's been a while. And I did record my episode for my Shogun campaign, my Shimazu campaign last night, and I did talk a little bit about where I'm at emotionally and physically and all that good stuff. If you want to kind of, you know, check in on me, you can check out my number 14 episode of the Shimazu campaign. I don't want to, you know, spend too much time on it in this in this episode. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Work has gotten it's started to peter off, and I can finally spend more time on this this channel here. So I'm really glad to be back, and overall, I just, yeah, I do want to say I really do appreciate the continued support. That's been really, it's been great. It's been really great. I've been getting more subscribers, even though I didn't upload anything for like 2 weeks, which is insane for me. And yeah, I am unworthy, so I have to gain back. I have to gain back, you know, really earn your guys' trust and support here. So let's jump back into this one. For the Byzantine campaign, I had to kind of like stare at this map for a bit and remind myself of, you know, where I am. I kicked off a war with the Italians, or should I say, they kicked off a war against me by launching a crusade in my direction. Their chapter house is here in Sicily, and I did invade and I took it out. And that's causing a civil war amongst the Italians. They did lose Aragon outright, but then they also, I can't remember if they had Aquitaine, but they also have a few stacks here that they will be losing as well. And their king is down to 1 influence. So there's a thought that maybe, oh yeah, looks like they're going to be losing Sardinia as well. Yes. I do want to attack this castle just for something to do. It's, you know, I feel like there's a few episodes there where I didn't really have any battles. So I have these demi-culverins. I can't remember if I've shown them yet in this campaign, but they are very powerful, so I can show those off and get a little siege battle here up against a, what am I up against? Just a regular castle and ring wall. Okay, so that's just going to be the 1 defensive upgrade for this, but it's a decent little garrison here, so that's going to be a decent fight, I think. And the idea is going to be trying to get a auto ceasefire. I don't know if that's going to be possible, because if we get a Italian loyalist rebellion once I leave Sicily, then they might just, you know, come back and they would go back to bordering me. So that might not be possible, but maybe I can also just get a diplomatic ceasefire if the auto ceasefire does not work, just because their king is at 1 influence and dealing with a bunch of rebellions. He might be keen on, you know, allowing that to happen. So we will have to take a peek at that. It is the year 1300. I have 418,000 in the bank, which feels very good. I'm making 10 grand per year, which also feels very good. Points-wise, the GA points is, this is where it's changed now. I'm only going to be making 9 points per counting period. And if I take a look at my rivals, the Almohads are going to be making 10 points based on what they have right now. So that's not bad. They'll just be gaining 1 point on me per counting period. And if we look at this, how many counting periods do we have left? It's, so just next year? Next year there's going to be a counting period, 1321. That's interesting. Kind of thought 1320 was going to be it. But yeah, 1321, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at this rate, they would just gain 6 points on me, which is not enough to catch up to me. And then the Danes are way, way below. They are a re-emergence faction, so they're had to start at 0. The French, they are gaining a bunch of points, but they have a deficit, so they only have 81 right now. They would be gaining 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so that's fine. Germans, yeah, they'll be gaining 9 points, so they're tied with me. And the Italians would be gaining 7 points. The Poles would be gaining 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the Hungarians would be gaining 4, and the Sicilians would be gaining just 1 point. So GA points is fine, and my economy is so good right now that, frankly, I think I can just burn a lot of turns here As I said, I will be fighting this battle, and that's going to take up the majority of this episode, I imagine. But then going forward, I think I would just start to speed things up here, just to kind of get through it, you know. There's the writing's on the wall. It's looking like it's going well for me. I do have, so my emperor is 52, but then he has his heir, Prince Romanos, at 25 years old. In fact, I should probably try to find him a wife. I know that it's tough, if not impossible. It feels impossible sometimes to find wives for the princes when you're playing as the Byzantines. You know, it just doesn't feel like anyone wants to let you marry their daughters. And I'm not right off the top of the. You know, I'm not seeing any princesses that are not Germans or Italians right now. Speaking of Germans, they still have this goddamn crusade sitting here. It's been here for forever. 86 men left, so it has to be going soon. Once that's done, I will get try to get a ceasefire with them, and that would give me 1, 2, 3 more ports I can go back to trading with as well. But yeah, the fact that I'm making 10 grand per turn, and that's with war with the Germans and the Italians, like, that's just crazy. That's so much money. I even stopped building my war galleys, or my gun galleys, just to kind of chill on that for a bit. I just don't need it, honestly. Although, one thing that was mentioned, I probably should just max out my farm upgrades everywhere. Even on my poor provinces, just kind of, I don't know. I guess, you know, the numbers say that it's worth the investment. So let's just kind of do that everywhere. And because it is the year 1320, this is going to be the last year, I believe, that I can train Varangians. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that I can actually still train them. But I have a mountain of Varangians. It's kind of crazy that I can actually afford the upkeep on all of these soldiers, as well as my boats, and then still be making 10 grand per year. That's just so crazy to me. That is so much money. But yeah, I don't think, let's see, is there any MS people that my assassins should kill? I'm not seeing any. And let's take one more look, if I can remember. There we go. Let's just see if there's any princesses that I should be asking. Let's see, I'm not seeing any. I know there's a German one somewhere that I don't want to ask. Yeah, they're gonna turn me down because I'm at war with the Germans. And if I get rid of these castles, so I'd be looking for like Danish ones or Polish ones or Hungarian. No, not Hungarian. French ones. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. So that's fine, I suppose. I checked. All right. Well, that's gonna be that. I think I'm fine here. And I don't have any interruptions in my trade network. No, I do not. This is all looking good. Right on. Let's drop a save and let's get into this siege here. My attacking army is going to be a little bit banged up here, but again, with these cannons, I think that's going to be doing a lot of damage. And I still do outnumber them by quite a bit, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's drop a save, and let's jump on into this. For this battle, this castle is in a pretty good defensive position because it has pretty much half of it's built up against this cliff side here, which is going to eliminate any possibility of an attack from this side and the rear. But then I do have my 6 demi cannons and essentially a semicircle around this side, including up to the front of the castle. And then I have my ground forces spread out pretty thinly. I didn't have really a lot of healthy ranged units in this army, but I did have a bunch of healthy Byzantine infantry and Varangian guard, and quite frankly, I think that's going to be doing the job here for me. So without further ado, let's just kind of jump in here, begin this battle. Demi Culverin can start shooting at this gatehouse. Demi Culverin start shooting at the castle wall. You can start shooting at that castle wall. you can start shooting at this castle wall. You there, and then you there. And then, yeah, see, even though my forces are so thinly spread out, just this one Varangian guard is going to be causing some issues for them. Actually, ooh, I just remembered. Right, they could have forces outside of the castle. I kind of forgot to check that and see what the capacity was for this castle. But still, I mean, even if they just did have like a unit of knights outside this castle, I think their units are pretty weak, and I think anything they have is going to die to some Varangian guard, so I'm not too worried about it. My demi-culverins have now broken through the gate as well as a few of the locations along the wall, and now I'm going to start focusing my fire on the inner gate as well. And I am doing a little bit of casual, a little bit of damage to the Italian garrison inside, but nothing too major here. So let's focus on this gatehouse. And what do they have in their outer? Gosh, I can't remember the names of things. The outer area. God damn it! What's that? Oh man, I've been away too long. The courtyard, that thing. What do they have here? So they have archers and I can't really tell that one. I'm having a hard time seeing these units. I do think that my demi-culverins are perhaps spread out a little bit too far here, because the only opening I was able to get in the inner gate, or the inner, layer, was the inner gate, and I was not able to break down any of sections of the inner wall. So that's something to keep in mind going forward for these, castles with the ring wall upgrade. I should probably concentrate my fire with demi-culverins a bit more. I think with the actual culverins themselves, I think I would be able to, spread my guys out and get multiple openings. But yeah, in this case, I probably should have concentrated my fire a bit more, but you know what? That's how you learn these things. So let's go in. I have some Varangians hanging out here. They can kind of go in front gate, and then I have to get all of my demi-culverin crews all the way around this way to get them to avoid getting shot by the castle defenses. So it's going to be a while before I can get my guys off of the map and get some reinforcements, but you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. And I think it's going to be fine though. Like honestly, I think that I can probably take this castle with the 12 units that I have on right now. So yeah, let's move up with my Byzantine infantry on this side. I have some spears in support. And then on this side, I can bring my Bulgarian brigands to screen out my Byzantine infantry. And then on this side, we just have some real tanky boys. Some Varangians backed up by spearmen, and then some more Varangians. And I have not seen any Italian units outside of this castle, so maybe they are all inside of it. We are now starting to take fire from the archers inside. My Varangians are taking a little bit of knocks here. My Byzantines are coming up, and they will be shutting down these archers soon-ish. And then on this side, Byzantines coming up. Byzantines. What do I want them to fight? Peasants, maybe? They can come in here. What do we have on this side? Honestly, just bring them in. Yep, bring them in. Varangians, yeah, they're losing guys. Let's send them in against these spearmen. Byzantines, you can go in here, and then let's see, 2 Royal Knights, okay. Spears, you can go in as well. And then on this side, you guys move up. And then Varangians, you guys move up. You can attack these arbalesters. And then you go here. And then Varangians come in and you can fight these archers here. Holy moly, the Varangians just eliminated those spearmen very, very quickly. And then on this side, looks like my Byzantines are fighting Yeah, they got rid of one Royal Knight. Now they just have to get rid of one more. They have 7 Field Knights to contend with as well. So you get in here, spears can attack the knights. And then on this side, let's go Byzantines attacking peasants. And then on this side, yeah. We'll be making short work of the arbalesters and the archers on this side. And then we're going to have to cut our way through just this gatehouse, which is going to be, you know, kind of crappy, but I think my Varangians and my Byzantines are going to be up to the task. Byzantines, you guys get in here and help cut down these feudal knights on this side. And then let's continue to make sure that our demi-culverins are withdrawing off the map. And let's get inside this inner gate, because right now no one is guarding it. And man, if we can get a little, if we can get inside here before they close the door on us, and I don't mean that literally, I just mean like if we can actually, you know, get inside here, that'd be great. So yeah, the amount of guys that I've lost to chokeholds, or, you know, chokehold fights in these castles is just an enormous amount. So this could be great. Yeah, man, we have a little beachhead here. Oh, wonderful. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect. Got some Genites. That's always annoying. So let's see. Spears can go this way and help out with the cav. Byzantines should be able to... Oh yeah, we're just gonna annihilate those Genites. And then yeah, spears help out. Got 9 Royal Knights we have to deal with as well. And then Varangians, you guys can get in there as well. And then, yeah, Byzantines, you guys can come around this side and maybe shut down these archers or these Genoese sailors. And then, yeah, just keep coming around. Byzantines, come inside. Spearmen, come inside. Well, how is this going? Genites are down to 3 guys. Militia sergeants, they're going to be kind of tough. Decent armor on these guys. So, yeah, they're going to do a bit of damage to my Byzantine infantry. And their Royal Knights are down to 2 men, and my Varangians are chopping through them. Let's see, let's get these spearmen here, and then, yeah, Byzantines, you shut down those Genoese sailors, and then, yeah, urban militia and militia sergeants. So, nothing for it. Let's just get my troops around the side there. Let's not bunch up. And now, Byzantines turn around and fight these urban militia. They will do very well against the urban militia, I think. It's just going to be the militia sergeants themselves are going to be a tough nut to crack. All in all, though, look at my kill ratio bar, and it's looking pretty good. I mean, you don't usually see much better than that during siege battles, so I will take it. Also, considering this is like a suboptimal assault build, I do prefer to have a few more ranged units. In fact, I'm remembering, I have some Varangians out here, not even participating in the fight. So let's get these guys in, you guys in, and then Bulgarians, you guys come in as well. How are we doing? So Byzantines, yeah, they're chopping up the urban militia. That's going okay, but these militia sergeants down here, yeah, they're going to be... It says they're losing badly. Just interesting. The general is down to just this last man in his unit, and we're chopping through the peasants. That's good. Let's get these Byzantines over to help out against these militia sergeants, and let's get these Varangians as well. They can do well with their bonus versus armor, and then let's just pile in on them, boys. Spears, let's go. Varangians, you can come around. Probably not anything for you to do over here, but, you know, but why not? And yeah, we're just gonna have to chop down these 32 militia sergeants. Ooh, there's... I knew, of course there's going to be soldiers outside. Alright, General, where are you, bud? General's over here, so let's get you coming around so that you can hunt down these Pavis crossbows. I'm wondering if there's going to be more soldiers. And in fact, I can start getting reinforcements on. But yeah, is there going to be more soldiers outside the castle? That's going to be annoying if there is. And this freaking general, man, this is a Genoese sailor. Just fighting off Byzantine infantry until the end of days. Man, we're taking some fire as well, so... Yeah, definitely taking some more casualties than we'd like. Yeah, two Pavis crossbows and 2 Spanish javelin men. So I will have my general come around and hunt down those 2 straggler units. This is very nice. My Pronoia Legion is coming on as reinforcements, and that's going to help me speed this along here because, yeah, my Cataphract General is kind of slow. He is kind of slow. So I can get my Proto Legion. They can help chop down these straggler units outside the castle. And inside, yeah, it looks like we finally chopped down those militia sergeants. And the general, oh man, the general's still going. Let's send my Varangians over to possibly help out there in case that general just cuts through all of my Byzantines. And then on this side, let's just keep sending my infantry out of this castle and as far away as possible because that keep is just tearing us apart. There's so much arrow fire coming from that building. So let's get as far away from that as we can. And yep, you guys go, and then you guys go. Yep, get away from there. Take less fire. Kill that goddamn general. And we should get rid of these units outside of this castle. Man, this is insane. I'm going to pull back my Byzantine infantry and try to let my Varangians get in here and kill this general because, yeah, this is just... This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Come on, guys. Show the Byzantine infantry how to get it done. I don't want to leave with my Byzantine infantry just in case they need the help here. But yeah, that's how is he? Man, how is he not going down? That's just wild. And yeah, Proto Legion, go ahead and chop down those Spanish javelin men. All right, everyone outside of the castle is dead. Now it's just literally this general. This is crazy. Look at this. I'm getting my guys inside are just completely getting picked apart by arrow fire. Wow, that was crazy. Oh my god. Man, that's just nuts. Okay, man. That Genoese sailor general was just on something else. All right. Well, that went okay, despite that freaking general, man. Yep, killed 460, lost 392. I could have lost like 30 guys less than that, you know, or 40 or something. It was just the amount of arrow fire I was taking from that keep was just crazy. Look at my kill ratio. It was looking good there, and then just that general would not die. Man, oh man. All right, well, that is now over. Siege of Sicily is finished. And yes, more unrest for the Italians, so they might lose Navarre as well. And my assassin, I did lose an assassin in Venice. I have another son on the way. Wonderful. And Cephalus Angelus is secret gluttony, so yeah, he secretly binges on luxury foods, spending vast fortunes on rare delicacies while his peasants starve. He is becoming vastly overweight, which seriously affects his combat ability. -3 valor. So this being a secret gluttony makes me think that this will have, I would imagine, since he's letting his peasants starve, this would also have a governor type of debuff once this becomes a known thing, because right now it's a secret, and so he just sucks at being a fighter. But like once it's a known thing, once his people knows what kind of money he's spending, then it's going to be different. However, he's actually, oh yeah, he's not a governor, he's just a general, it appears. Cephalus Angelus, okie dokie. And there is the homelands. So that's just the 4 points for the homelands. That's not including the 5 points for the conquest, right? That's right? I'm getting 5 points for conquest? Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, and that's looking okay, isn't it? Like, even though, as I mentioned, oh, wow. Oh, okay. This is different. This change. Yeah, that, okay. So those GA points that I was looking at were for the previous, and mine are the same, but now the Almohads are down to just making 5 points. Wow. Wow. Danes, yeah, I don't have to worry about them. The Italians, it looks like the same. Germans, that's the same. Did I say Italians? I meant the French. The Polish, yeah, they're making a lot. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're making a lot, but 12, they're making, what, 3 more points than me, so they still would not be able to catch up to me. And then the Hungarians, nope. And then the Sicilians, nope. So that's not really much for me to worry about, is it? It's just kind of a matter of, like, you know, making sure things are stable. And yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it? So the Italians, it looks like this is a situation where I probably can get a diplomatic, like they have another stack to deal with here. Is that... Oh man, holy shit. Oh, they're going to be losing Genoa. Because this is all Royal Knights in this stack that's going Rebel. Wow, 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 wow. And this Rebel stack as well is kind of decent. Italian Infantry and Royal Knights. Some Culverin? God damn, okay. And yeah, Feudal Men-at-Arms. Like, this is some Militia Sergeants as well. It's not bad. It's not going to win against their main stacks here, but, you know, it should do some damage. Yeah, the Italians really should get a ceasefire with me. As I, you know, have been doing this entire campaign, I do not intend on keeping Sicily, so I will be leaving this. And yes, I do obviously anticipate a loyalist rebellion, but maybe, yeah, maybe we can still, like, let's see, loyalist rebellion. Let's see. Let's just boost the taxes. Yeah, mate, it's making a lot of money. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Sicily is good. I would be making 1,400 with that. Yeah, it's not bad, but I don't want it. It's not historical for where the Byzantines were at this time period. Not that, you know, it's not that this is historical either, but, you know, keeping my just limiting myself a little bit here. So what do I have to do to get this auto ceasefire if that's what I'm going for? Abandon the Ligurian Sea, yes, and then this would be bordering Corsica, it appears. So let's go down to here and here. So that takes care of these two regions. And nothing in there, and then it's just going to be this region. So let's move my boats over, and then these guys as well. And hopefully that's going to be sufficient to get an auto ceasefire. But we will see, like, what happens with this loyalist rebellion that's going to happen here in Sicily. Moving forward, my heir, Prince Michael, has now come of age, and I think this is going to be my third one. Yeah, this is my third one. And yeah, we got that's a 20% farm income for Arabia, which I believe is the poorest province in the game. Prince Michael, what you got? So, Secret Pride, he could not admit to being wrong, so that's going to be -1 command and +3 valor. The natural leader, so +2 morale, +1 loyalty, so... yeah, we'll see, you know, what the rest of his stats look like. And then this general, brave beyond belief. That's a wonderful one. +3 valor, +3 morale. Yeah, that's very good. And this one's pretty good as well. +3 loyalty, +1 dread. Yeah. Good stuff. So let's look at this. Is it you? No, it's going to be you. Okay, interesting. Prince Michael. So much dread. Wow, that's good. But no command. Like, you do not want this guy leading an army, despite the fact that he has a natural leader, so that +2 morale. Still, no command is not good. Dread's a lot though. So like, if he ever, you know, he's not going to become emperor though. That's the thing. Yeah, Romanus is the next in line. And he I believe is good. Yeah, he's great. Lots of dread, lots of command, good acumen. Natural leader. The secret perversion's gonna lower his piety, but doesn't really matter. Piety doesn't really matter too much for Byzantines, I don't think. So let's see, new objectives. Oh, this is okay. Yes. Yeah, this is good. My points went up, so this is good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points now. Okay. But the Almohads, see, I'm so confused. Like, the Almohads, did it just go down for like one turn? I'm so confused. It like went down for one turn. Anyway, yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So is that the same? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're making the same amount of points. Okay. I mean, that's fine. They're not going to catch up. Danes, not worried about them. The French, yeah, they're making a bit, but still not, not worried. Germans, 8, 14, 15. Okay. I still not worried about them. The Italians, nah, they're fine. Polish, that's, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, okay. Hungarians and Sicilians. So it's worth keeping an eye on the Polish and the Germans, I think, are the two with a decent amount of points that I need to keep an eye on. So, yeah, that's going to be that. Let's see, my Romanus, or Michael, his loyalty is good. Okay. His loyalty is good, but yeah, there's not really not much to do with him, I suppose. I have good generals everywhere right now. And this freaking crusade, man, just won't die. 40. Yeah, I swear it loses less men, like the less men it has, Anyway, let's see. Can I get a ceasefire with the Italians now? Like, that's going to count as them attacking me, so that's not going to work. Which is fine. I'll let them take this province, but then I'll try to get a diplomatic ceasefire with them in the next turn. It looks like the Civil War must have won, because now their Doge has 3 influence, and they've taken back Aragon and Navarre. So I think that means the Civil War won. I believe, maybe. Well, we'll try to get a ceasefire with them once they've taken this back. What do they have here? Feudal men-at-arms. Yeah, we'll let them have it. And since we're not going to get an auto ceasefire, we may as well put our boats back into these provinces. You go there, and then let's see. You guys can come back into here. And then up here as well. You go there, and then you go there. This is one good reason to have the agricultural upgrades put in everywhere, which is that your governors and your emperor will be getting the great steward and the other steward virtues, which is very, very good. In fact, I probably should have planned this so that my emperor got this when he was a bit younger. My emperor right now is like 50. He's going to die soon. And this is going to be giving plus 20% to all agricultural production, which is very good. Plus 10 happiness as well. And then my governors as well are getting this trait. Yeah, steward here, plus 10 happiness, plus 10% agricultural production. Yeah, that's really good. Magnificent builder as well. Also very good. So it's one of those things I should have planned for a bit earlier in his career. Yeah. And it's also something to keep in mind that probably like just to save more procs of that benefit, maybe like space out agricultural production upgrades like throughout the campaign. I know you get more return on investment for like if you build them out earlier, but if you kind of save up a bunch of you can get the great steward traits on a bunch of your emperors by sort of spacing out these upgrades throughout the campaign. Maybe that'd be better. I'm not sure. That's something I don't know. That's something worth considering. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be pretty good. I reckon. Yeah. Making 11,000 and last turn I was making like 9,000. So that's pretty good. And it's probably worth taking another peek and, let's wait. He's going to die soon. Yeah, he's 56. Let's hold on just a moment and see what's going to happen here. In other news, the Italians did turn down my offer of a ceasefire. And you know what? How about we just assassinate them? I'm just seeing the Doge and his one heir, Prince Lorenzo, and then Doge Giovanni IV, which is a natural leader materialist. They're both in the same province. Let's just get rid of the Italians. There can always be another faction reemergence of Italians. That's fine, but let's just get rid of these guys. You know what? Like if they're gonna turn down my offer of a ceasefire, I've been a gentle god. I've been a gentle emperor. So 34% chance if I go after the Doge. That seems pretty good actually. And then what about if I go after 83% if I go after the Prince? Yeah, let's just go after the Prince and then We'll go after the Doge after that. Jesus, just like that, my first assassin who attempted to kill Prince Lorenzo succeeded. Even though there's a border fort in this province and everything, they just went straight for it and got him. So, unstoppable. Freaking A, man. That's pretty goddamn good. So now I think we just have to get rid of the Doge himself, and that's going to be it for the Italians. And yeah, they'll show them. So some more improved farm upgrades were finished there, and yeah, that brings my Emperor up to Magnificent Steward. So that's plus 30% to all agricultural production. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn good. Pretty good indeed. Yeah, let's take a peek here. So, what do we have? Is it just going to be the Doge now? I just want to double check. I'm seeing the Doge. Not seeing any sons there. Nope, and then nope, and then nope, nope, nope. All right, yeah, let's get him. He's yep, 5 stars. What's it going to be? 34%. Yes, 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 yes. And I have more assassins on the way. Let's take a peek here. And yeah, we have an assassin right here in Provence. Let's send you as well. Question. When I took Sicily, you know, and invaded the castle and just conquered that, why didn't I not burn down everything, including their goddamn shipwright boat building thing? God damn it. Oh man, I forgot. I forgot. So now the Italians are building boats in the Straits of Sicily. Well, that's pretty annoying. But I'm still making, you know, 14,000. That's pretty good. And yeah, we can destroy that boat easily. And I have, yeah, assassins going after their king. So I don't think this is going to be a problem that's going to last too long. In fact, let's see if my assassins can get the job done right here, right now. Ooh, and I also forgot the German crusade is finally finished. So I need to try to get a ceasefire with them. Let's see. Looks like this assassin did fail. Yes, that's too bad. And we were able to sink the Italian boat. And I did get an assassin caught here in Venice as well. And another assassin was caught here in Milan. But there's always more assassins. There's always going to be more assassins. So, yeah, making pretty much 1,400 or 14,000, should I say. So that feels good. And yeah, we can kill these papal bishops here for a bit of practice. And yeah, the German crusade's gone, so let's try to get a ceasefire with the Germans. Where are you at? So in fact, so, yeah, 2 influence. Are they dealing with any issues right now? Not seeing any. I'm not seeing the Germans dealing with any problems. Well, let's try to get a ceasefire with them. In any case. I now have another heir who has come of age, Prince John. So it's going to be important to take a peek at him and see how he's doing. So yeah, more improved farmland. And let's see, Buridan's Ass. The concept of Buridan's Ass, a stubborn creature that, unable to make a choice, starves to death, is a comedic illustration of free will requiring judgment, but Jean Buridan's works of philosophy go far beyond free will, donkeys, and determinism, taking in optics, mechanics, and logic. That's going to lead to minus 10% zeal in all French provinces. Okay, well, nothing to do with me. And hooray, yes, perfect. So the Germans have accepted my offer of a ceasefire because they are a logical folk. Lord Comnenus, publicly generous. So that's actually going to... Yeah, this is one of those like bad traits. So he has the occasional desire to help his fellow man, always providing that his fellow man is worthy of the help. Minus 5% agricultural output, minus 5% trade income, and plus 10 happiness. So there's some good and some bad there, you know, right? That's okay. Prince John, great warrior, plus 5 health, and then pride, minus 2 command, minus 2 acumen, plus 3 valor. Yeah, that doesn't seem too good, does it? Yeah, that doesn't. No command stars, man. That's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row of no command stars. Lots of dread, you know, good acumen, plenty of loyalty, but do not want him leading any armies, that's for sure. That's okay, though. I have just a bajillion generals that are worthy of leading armies, so that is okay. How's my income? 18,000? Yeah, 18,000. That's pretty good. That is not too shabby. We now have yet another heir who has come of age, Prince Nicephorus. And yeah, that's going to be, I think, my number. That's 5 heirs. So Prince Nicephorus is a drinker. Not great. Another -1 command. Man, that's been 3. Yeah, another 0-star heir. That's 3 in a row. Wow, wow, wow. And a great warrior, so +5 health. So yeah, that's nothing too great there. But I mean, man, still good acumen and great dread and good loyalty. So can't be too mad at him. But that drinker trait is going to get worse and worse over time. So I can't believe my emperor is still alive. 60? Nope, not 16. 63. Yeah, still kicking, still making 18,000 per turn, and so far none of my assassins have been able to kill the Italian Doge, so that is still a thing. But I mean, man, making 18,000 feels pretty good. We're sitting at over 517,000 in the treasury, so that also feels very, very good. And yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, we got that ceasefire with the Germans. That feels good. And we are still, you know, working on some religious warfare against the Almohads, just to see if we can get something going. We may as well, just to, you know, just to experiment with, continue to pop out these Orthodox bishops, and we can also continue to pop out these assassins, and just keep going after this Doge. You know, eventually you think one of these guys are going to get the job done. Oh, there we go. All right. So my assassin struck out in the night and removed the head of the serpent in one stroke. Now you must feign horror at the tragedy of this senseless and untimely death. No, I don't. We were at war. I don't have to fake anything. So that's going to be it. Yeah, I don't think the Italians have any heirs at that time. So I am the richest. Huzzah. And oh, they have an heir. God damn it. They must have just had an heir come of age. Man, oh man, oh, what timing, what freaking timing. I have to check on it. I have to see if he's 16. Yeah, I have to go take a peek at this. How old is he? Okay, 38. That's confusing. Do the Italians, they're not, it's not like, so they have like a civil war thing. What's going on? What's happening? Did I cause a civil war? And then the new civil... What happened here? Because I know the Germans, like, elect new people. So can you not assassinate the German emperors because they always elect a new one? Is that the case? So, yeah, if you know the answer that one. But also here, did an Italian civil war, like, happen? And then the new... I'm confused. I don't know. Unless I missed it. Like, unless... No, I was... Because every time I hovered an assassin over the Doge, it said he has no heir, and killing him would eliminate the faction. So... Yeah, that's very confusing. Interesting. Well, I mean, the Italians... Let's see if I can get a ceasefire. You know, actually... Let's go for a ceasefire and an assassination. I have an assassin literally right there, so like I can, you know, I can go for it. 50% chance. That feels like a lot. That feels good. And just like that, Doge Enrico II has also been killed. Okay, okay. And there's another heir. Okay, this is confusing. There's just another heir always? Is that how this works for the Italians? I'll admit that I didn't really look at it this time. 16. Okay, that makes it seem like he just came of age. So it's 5 stars. Let's check this again. Nope, not. Don't kill the emissary. Kill. Yeah, it says he has no heir, and killing him will eliminate the faction. So I guess please do that. So we'll see. Now, interesting, the Papal States made a move, and they actually took Genoa off the Civil War, the Italian rebels that were taking this province. So that's interesting, and that's actually good for me because that means I can trade with this province that is no longer under rebel control or Italian control. So that's nice. If they want to go ahead and take Corsica and Sardinia and the rest of the Italian provinces, that would be nice as well. If the Almohads would like to come in and take Aragon off of these rebels as well, that'd be pretty slick. So come on, go for it, Almohads. Do be somebody and do something at the same time. I ended up saying nothing. So yeah, be somebody. Do something. Come on, Almohads. Be a hero. Be a hero. Take that province. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Making 18,000, that feels pretty good. And instead of sending my assassins on like auto track, I'm just gonna put them on Genoa manually because there is no border fort here, and then send them into Milan manually to kill this Doge, because on auto track they were like going through provinces with border forts and just dying. So let's send these assassins in this way. And we'll try. We'll keep trying. If this guy dies and then there's like another Doge right away, then I'll assume that the Italians cannot be assassinated. I feel like I would have heard about that though. Is that a thing? Yeah. Are there factions that cannot be assassinated? Like, can the Germans not be, and the Italians perhaps? I don't know. Okay. Here's another Doge dead. So let's look and see that. Okay, and that's it. So yeah, the Italians that's it. The Italians are gone. Okay, so that's a possible thing. Yeah, so that's just crazy. That's weird. That's how that was happening. All right, so yeah, the Italians are done for. And it would be cool if the papacy just like took their provinces. I'd be fine with it. I don't care. You know, then I could go back to trading with these provinces. The papacy cannot launch crusades, which is kind of ironic. So I don't have to worry about them launching crusades at me. I would have to worry about Naples, like them attacking me here, but they don't look strong enough to ever consider doing that. But so they want to get some boats in the water and take Corsica and Sardinia, I'd be cool with that. And yeah, I'm still making 18 grand. Feels pretty good. I don't know if they have the power to take Milan either. The Milanese rebel forces here are kind of decent. The Germans, in fact, might do something about that, though. I mean, the German forces are pretty crap, but there's a lot of them. But yeah, interesting. Maybe the French do something. God, these AI forces are just so behind the times. Jesus, guys, you have to get with it. Get with the times. And yeah. Almohads, be somebody. You know, you can take Aragon, you can take... Oh, yes, they are. Perfect. They are bribing the rebel forces here in Aragon. Perfect. And perhaps they can take Navarre after that. Yes, I'd be fine. Oh, and the French built a crusade marker. Oh, shame. Shame, shame, shame. I already know who that's going to be aimed towards. But I know where it is. It's here in Champagne. I will not be going in on a rampage because Champagne borders German territories, and I don't want to, you know, cause another chain reaction here. I don't want the Germans to go back to being at war with me. However, if the Germans also launch a crusade, then that might change my mind. I'm not. Let's see. Should I take a peek? They do have a chapter house here in Bavaria, and they have a chapter house. Yeah, they have some chapter houses. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Man, this is not something they get over, do they? They just keep launching crusades all campaign, don't they? I kind of thought there was like an early to mid game kind of thing. I didn't think they're just going to do it all freaking campaign, you know? Like it's forever, you know? And yeah, when's the Swiss and Swiss? There's a Swiss rebellion and a Burgundian rebellion. Come on, when does that happen? That'd be nice, just to kind of shake things up in the internal structure of things so that the Germans and the French don't ever have to worry about sending crusades in my direction ever again. But you know what? I can't complain too much. Things are going very well for me. I have so much money. I'm making so much money, and no one is going to catch up on points with me at this rate. So things are going well, and I was able to get through a lot of turns in this episode as well. So that feels good. But you know what? That's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. It feels good to be back. And yes, again, I apologize for that long break. It had to happen. It had to happen, but it feels good to be back. And yeah, I'm looking forward to like hearing from you all again. It's been a while. I know a lot of you all were talking to me, and I was not getting back to you all at a prompt time. So that was my bad. I apologize. I need to be better about that. But I'm just, yeah. In any case, it's been good to be back. So yeah, take care. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.